Howdy everybody. How are y'all today? Today's Sunday. Nikki T's in here. Hey, Miss Nikki T. Cat, the nurse flipper.
Hey everybody, how are y'all today?
Rookie mistake. Sorry about that. Cat's in here. Robert, howdy. Frank, how are you today? Let's see what all we got in here. Things are jumping. Johnny, good to have you here, man. That's my brother. Roll Tide. Miss Debbie Burns, how are you doing? Caden, I'm assuming that's how you say it. Bond, howdy. Glad to have you here. Is that everybody?
So far until it jumps again.
Cool. We appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us today. And really ain't got that much topic to talk about, just a few things. So, y'all remember I sold that ceiling fan remote, let's see, Monday or Tuesday last week. It was this really...
Caden's mine.
Oh, nice. New reseller. Good to have you here. Whoop, big Susie. Eddie's in here. Rev, hey David. Hey Eddie. But I sold this. Let me see if I can show y'all here. This. Y'all remember me selling that? Right here. So I sold that, and I woke up to a message this morning, and the message reads, "Hi, when I received this order, I was told I would receive it by Saturday, June the 6th. The reason for my order is because I needed it by Sunday, June 7th for rental property. There is a good possibility I will receive a bad review on this property because of the situation. Why would you say I would receive it by a certain date when you knew it wouldn't happen? Very frustrated." So this falls into the category, I'm assuming, because I've never talked to the guy before, of the eBay guaranteed delivery. Now, I'm assuming you can get in that or get out of that. I don't know if I'm assuming I'm in it. I have no clue. So this guy's pretty upset, or gal. Could be watching this channel soon because I put a business card in there with my YouTube channel on it. And he's very frustrated. And I basically just responded back to the guy because I'm not sure how the eBay guaranteed delivery program works, or if you can opt out of it even, or if they just put them dates up there to have the dates up there. But I just responded back to him, hey, I'm sorry it didn't get there. I can't control the United States Postal Service. It's going to get there when it gets there. I mailed it out within one business day. My hands are tied. I'm sorry. I said, well, just when you get it, send it back in for a refund, free of charge. I do free returns. And he never said nothing back, but I'm pretty sure y'all will see a video here in the next couple days about how to get a negative feedback possibly removed. He was pretty sure. And it's a brand new eBayer. He's got one feedback, which is from me. So if y'all know anything about this eBay guaranteed delivery program, if you can opt in or out of it, let me know, because I don't want to be in it.
Nikki D's getting on radio.
Uh-oh. He texting and driving.
Roll
Henry,
forward.
Good to have you here, Henry. You rang. Howdy. Glad you're here, Larry's Treasures. It's down in the description of this video and all the other videos. You can check it out. Ain't much to look at, but it's all there.
And we have a new webcam, so y'all can let us know.
Yeah, are we any clearer, or can y'all hear us better? I got the new webcam on the thing here.
We're trying it out.
If it ain't worth the flip, I'm gonna sell that joker. I got it at the Walmart pickup, and it was $60 for it's a Logitech. I don't know the model number. It's selling for like $140.
He was at a red light. Now he's in a parking lot.
So if y'all can see me clear, I'm gonna keep it. If you can't, I'm gonna sell it. Right?
Right.
That money's important. Heck yeah, it is. I don't guess nobody knows about that eBay guaranteed delivery. Let's see here.
Robert said it's clear.
It's clear. Cool. We'll keep it. Done opened it. Might as well. Right.
Might as well.
Might as well. And but yeah, that just was a weird thing to happen. I mean, about them not getting it. I mean, I understand they're upset, but ain't nothing I can do about it.
I think they even bought it later that night, didn't they? Like after the post
Yeah,
office.
I mean, I shipped it within like
that morning.
12 hours. I mean, there wasn't nothing. He never contacted me to do priority or nothing like that, you know. Justin Time's in here. Howdy, howdy. Glad you're here. My brother, he actually had an eBay mishap yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So he sold an OtterBox phone case, and then he sold some golf balls. And the guy getting the golf balls messaged him and said, hey, I just got a phone case from you, and I didn't order no phone case. But the crazy thing was the person that messaged him was a completely different username than what purchased the item from him. So he asked the guy, said, well, you know, that's kind of weird. He asked him about his username. The guy said, nope, just the one username. But they weren't lining up. But undoubtedly, he got it all squared away. He said it cost him $40 because he sent the wrong item to the wrong person. And then, yeah, so forth and so forth.
Johnny said the video is really nice and clear, much better than before, and the volume is crisp.
Cool. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it.
Lowball offers drive me nuts.
Who got the lowball offer?
Sorry, rant over.
Oh, she just started up Mercari. That must be why she got the lowball offers. Yeah, I usually, on most of my things, I don't even put offers on eBay. I think Mercari, though. Do you always have offers on Mercari?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Hey, Nikki T, how are you liking that, Mercari? Before we transition over there. Don't know if I want to do that yet.
Yeah, Mercari's a whole different ball game. The Kelly Hustle, Calvin's in here. Howdy, howdy, man. Glad you're here.
You have this weird A flag behind you.
Man, where is it? Hold on, my fingers ain't working. Right there. Roll Tide. Buddy, ain't that beautiful to look at? Sure is beautiful. But, yeah, I usually on my eBay store, I don't cut the best offer on unless it's something I got priced high or I'm on the really high, you know, something been sitting for a while. Because, I mean, you'll price something for $100 and sure enough, you're going to get an offer for $5.50. It's just the way it is. You like to play harmonica? Yeah, I mean, mistakes happen on eBay to everybody. It's just part of the game, I guess.
I've had quite a few.
Yeah. I haven't, luckily, knock on wood, I ain't sent nobody the wrong item yet.
Not since we redid inventory.
But, I mean, I have sold stuff, though, that I didn't have. And undoubtedly, I can't get it on time, and they're pretty upset.
Hanging outside on a beautiful day for some water play.
Nice. That's what we need to be doing.
I haven't listed on there yet. I have the Baptist Lottery ticket store on my phone, and I have looking at offer. Oh. I see. Now you're doing the dirty work.
Decline. Aaron's in here. Howdy.
Thank you, Frank.
Hold on. I think he moved that trash over just so it would be in the video. Buddy, I know you ain't talking about that Bama flag.
I'm sitting outside in the hot sun, but loving the sunshine. How are y'all doing?
We're wonderful. Thrifty Santa's in here. Howdy, howdy. Glad to have you here. But, yeah, that's a beautiful flag. I hung it up purposely. Well, right there. Just for this. Gotta have that in here, don't we?
Plus it blocks off some of the junk back here.
Yeah, because back behind that wall, we got all personal storage junk, like household junk and boxes and
Where we moved.
that kind of junk. So we kind of put that there to hide it when we're in here filming.
Now you get to look at the Bama flag.
Yeah. I thought about hanging a Georgia one up in here just on behalf of Nikki T and Rev, but can't do it.
She's all for that, I'm sure.
I can't. There's a wall there.
He's talking about moving it that way, like towards the air conditioner, like where it's in the line.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're missing the R, see? So it's just
I don't know. Calvin says it's a hot one today. If y'all ain't never been in Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi in the summertime, I'm gonna tell you, it's brutal. Like brutal. Well, you got a button coming to you. Just know how much we like you to buy it. I do, Nikki T. Thank you so much for that, by the way. It sure does mean a lot. We're going to hang it up somewhere, probably right in here somehow. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. It's going to be hung up back there, though.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. Took me 30 minutes to hang that thing up. What about that gold? What gold?
At the storage bins.
Listen, them folks over there, they open Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you tell me what gold I missed, I'm gonna go back and get it.
Thing is, though, it could be gold, it could not be gold because they're all resellers.
I don't think he really means gold.
Just like find something good.
Yeah.
Depends on what it is. They're
Clemson
resellers.
trailer hitch, buddy. That thing gonna be sitting there probably till that place falls off. I mean, ain't nothing I can do about it. It's the reason it's still sitting there.
It's close to that, if not more today.
It's hot. Yeah, all those people at them storage units y'all see in our videos, they're not online resellers per se. They mainly will hit up every yard sale in the county, buy stuff, and then they just sell locally.
Or they go to the bargain center, which is...
They got those storage units set up, and on the inside of them, they got shelves in them like a little warehouse, and they just open them up every day and sit out there and sell out of them. So a lot of times I can let them do the majority of the hard work and finding the good stuff, pay up a little bit more, and still make money selling online.
What snow did you find? Anything on those?
Nope, they were gone, completely gone. The dolls were gone. Just about all the glassware was gone. Basically all that was left was like Christmas ornaments,
some Christmas
and
dishes,
furniture.
A few Christmas dishes, but
yeah, just everything was cleaned out that place.
Not yet.
No, they sitting over here in my IKEA bag under my table. They were sitting outside for a while. I don't know how long, so they got like some green algae growing on them. So I got to get me some peroxide to soak a couple of them in. And yeah, I can't find any peroxide right now.
The clean out crew says, "What's up, guys?"
What's up, man? Or woman, guy or gal.
Sounds like a redundant barn sale.
It is. But the good thing about them storage units is when we go there, we can always spot out the new stuff, because we've seen all that old junk sitting around so long. So we can spot out the new stuff pretty quick, so it don't take us long to do a quick walk through there. But all them guys and gals over there is pretty cool. They're expensive, but they're cool.
Well, until they talk your ear off, and then you just kind of walk the other way.
And another problem with around here is it's such a smaller town, and there's not really any bigger towns close to us. So when we go to yard sales, this little town maybe only have 3 or 4 on a good weekend, and you'd have to drive 30 minutes this way to a yard sale, and then 20 minutes this other way to another yard sale. So I mean, you'd spend half the day commuting between yard sales. So it's kind of horrible when it comes to yard sales.
Also, in that estate sale video, them clowns. I actually picked out the clowns, believe it or not. I don't like clowns, but I picked them out.
Because she knows I love them.
He likes to torture me with them, so. But it's okay. They're listed. Get them gone.
Creepy stuff always sells, though. Don't matter. Scary looking stuff people have phobias for, it sells.
Creeps me out. That's why they're not visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Kat. I picked out some clowns.
I had up a creepy little porcelain sailor doll, and she goes, "Hey, look at this creepy clown right here."
But the doll on the bed is what really creeped me out because she had some big old bug eyes. It was really creepy. It just,
You can come to my yard sale next week. Guarantee you will find some deals. You need to get Froggy over there. He lives right up there by you. Tell him just to buy it all. I hate spiders.
I'm not so bad with spiders unless they're bigger than $50, and then I kind of freak.
So when we lived in Florida, let me tell you this story. We just had moved in. We
Mm.
living in a single wide trailer in the backwoods of Freeport, right? I mean, we are out there, meth country out there.
I wouldn't call it meth country.
Freeport, Florida, in case y'all did not know, is the meth capital of the United States. Here's some good old people down on this little dirt road. Had no idea about the area when we got there, and we out there in the sticks. So, like the 1 or 2 first nights we're in there, I walked out the back patio and it was dark, and Courtney's and there's a big sliding glass door going out the back of the trailer there, and she screamed and she said, "What was that?"
Allie pointed it
And
out.
we cut on the light, and it looked like a basketball running across the kitchen floor. That joker, we had our Tupperware containers, like Glad containers, sitting up on the counter because we was unpacking. And one of them big Glad containers, like this big and that deep, we went to throw that joker over at Spider, and it caught his legs on the side. He was so big.
He wasn't that big.
He was a big one.
Anyway, I freaked out, screamed like a little girl, but then nobody would kill it, so I had to kill it. And
y'all got some big old spiders down there in Florida. When she stepped on that thing, it shot guts plumb to the other end of the trailer. I didn't step on it.
I smacked him with a shoe. It's completely different.
Ford Pintos. Y'all probably didn't care to. You just had to been there, I guess. Yeah. But it did. It like a basketball just took off.
There was a bunch of estate sales I went to, but didn't get any.
Yeah, that happens.
I had weird things, interesting sales.
Oh, which brings me to my next point.
I don't like clowns. No, I don't. I really don't.
Which brings me to my next point. If y'all seen yesterday's video where we was out there fishing, so where we live right smack dab in the middle of town, right? And we got this ditch, it runs, everybody's got ditches. And it's just basically just a rain ditch. Like ain't no water near that ditch. And about 2 weeks ago, the county was out here because somebody was running sewage into that ditch. And I was walking past that said ditch day before yesterday, and they was fish in it. So we went fishing in the ditch, and there's brim in it. I have no idea.
She said, "Hi, Cat made me watch the video you should see in a Crown by Billy Eilish. It's Spiderfold."
Make him watch the video. I want to see said video. Yeah, I want to see that. Yes. And if you go like on day 1 or 2, crazy. I picked up at this, and these estate sales around here ain't ran by like big companies like most people are used to. These are ran by like friends of the family, sometimes the family. And I picked up a yearbook and took it up to the register up there, and she said, "We get $10 for these little ones. We'll get 20 for the bigger ones." A yearbook. It's gonna maybe sell for $20.
And it wasn't even a good yearbook. It was like our town's yearbook.
6 years. Crazy.
Okay, let's see. Roy's in here.
Howdy, Roy. I got your mug up there. I gotta hang it up here next to Johnny's. I'm gonna hang on my mug.
You can't see that shelf.
It's up there. It's up there. Thank you. I appreciate that mug. I would burn down my house.
I was close to it.
At first, I thought it was a dog.
Or a scorpion, because we had scorpions.
Yeah, in Florida, who would have thunk, is full of scorpions. In Iraq, though, we had these scorpions, buddy. I'm telling you what, big, as wide as your hand, huge scorpions, and them jokers, they wouldn't back down. They'd come at you if you go out at dark. I'll take a spider over a snake all day long.
I don't want either one.
Yeah, it blew my mind. She said, "Oh, do you still want it?" No. Nope. Sure don't want it.
Okay, lady, off the land for $10. And the bad thing was, the woman downstairs had this big box. I bet it was a 14 by 14. And she had stacks and stacks of Auburn yearbooks. And it's the big ones. I'm talking about they're like that.
So they were going to be $20 a piece.
And she was snatching them before people could grab them. But the one we wanted was just.
The thing is, the upstairs, they had it all priced, nice setup. You go down in this basement, it stinks like mold, real musty. They got air vents hanging out the ceiling that you'll jam your neck into your butt crack hitting on.
Wow.
Buddy, I hit that. And they got signs. I went whenever I was editing the video. I seen it. They had signs. Watch your head, watch your head, watch your head. And they had the distance about this wide where they didn't have no sign. And buddy, I rammed that thing. It hurt.
Kat says she finds scorpions in her house all the time.
Down there in that basement, it was kind of like a just piled, fend for yourself, you know, thinking it's going to be cheap. And that stuff wasn't cheap at all.
Nope.
Sure wasn't cheap. Hey, Sam's in here. Dapper Daddy Tiger. Congrats to you, man. I'm so happy for you. He had to kill us. Really? They scorpions in Birmingham? I wonder if we got any up here.
I ain't seen them.
I hope not.
Never kept yearbooks. I've thrown out old ones away all the time. They can sell. It just takes them a little while. You gotta find that right person.
Yep. They take a long time. But they do sell. I don't know why. Ain't that's semi-true.
What's that noise?
You hear that? Sounds like rats.
I'm out.
Did
You forget you were at a estate sale day one?
No, I did not. However, I was hoping, since it was family or friend ran, it would kind of be cheaper. But I swear they looked most of the stuff on eBay. Say they looked this wonderful hat here up on eBay. Say it was selling for $15 plus shipping. They priced it at $45. Sure did. Sometimes though, you can find that little jewel in the rough that they didn't look up. Holy cow, that's crazy. That is correct, 100%. I was fishing in a sewage ditch.
Well, it's normally just rainwater, but there has been a couple times because the jail is right up the road that we assume it comes from the jail. It's sewer water. It smells just like an outhouse.
They were out here checking it like 2 weeks ago because somebody was dumping sewage into it. But they got it stopped, so I figured it was safe to catch the little fish in. Anyways, the point I was trying to make of the video is it ain't got to be a picture perfect yard sale to find good stuff. Because I know I'm guilty of it. If I'm driving by and I look and all it's like baby stuff and clothes, generally I'm going to do a rolling stop and just keep on going. Depending
on what you can see from the road.
But sometimes you can walk up there and they got an older kid who had a Nintendo 64 with say 20 games and $20 for it. I mean, you just never know. So don't pass up them yard sales that look like you're not going to find anything.
I think she said it's a ghost. Roy said it may sound like a ghost.
Could y'all hear it?
It's like a high-pitched squeal.
This funny squeaky noise. That's when I leave. Flag the sale and hold the horn.
Yep.
I think it was a
brown.
She said a crappie. Get it?
Yeah, crappie.
No, crappie. She said crappie because
it's crappie fish.
I get it. Ha ha ha.
No, we weren't fishing for dinner, just for fun.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could catch one in the ditch. I caught him too.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. If it's rats, you'll be all right. Courtney will kill them for you.
No. I don't do rats.
I picked up a big old gopher trap over at that estate sale. Did y'all see it? Let me show you this thing.
If there's ever a rat around, I'm on a table. I don't do rats. I don't do mice. I don't do anything like that.
Y'all check out this primitive looking thing here. Look at that, buddy. Got like big spikes on it.
That's it. Point it in my direction.
And somehow you got to push this thing down. Here's your little trap lever, and it sticks into the ground, you know. But you pull that up, so whenever he goes under here and hits the trap, them spikes shoot down on him.
That just seems like a blood massacre.
Yeah, that thing right there, that'd be a horrible way to go.
He said it's funny. Colton shorts and cowboy boots.
We're going to mess around with that one day.
In other words, the fish are shrinking too.
That's the thing. I can't figure out, unless somebody had some little brim in their fish tank and flushed them down the toilet, I have no clue how them things got up here. I mean,
because we don't really live near the lake. I mean, we do, but we don't.
The way the water runs, I don't know if them things can swim up through there with all. I mean, some places it's dry, so I don't know how they got up here, but they did.
All she has to do is playpen stroller, and she keeps on rolling.
Yeah, that's how we usually are too. But we have found some pretty good stuff there, especially if you ask for it.
But some strollers can go for a lot of money if you're willing to flip them local. Pan-fried crappies.
I don't know who this one's made by. I don't see no maker mark on it, but I thought that thing was crazy.
The cleanup crew said that's brutal. LOL, they have no chance.
Nuts are tiny.
Roy said brown trout fillets. Eric's in here.
Yeah, anytime y'all want to come up, hang out, we'll go fishing. I'll be happy to go. I know a perfect spot.
Dry, dead, right there, Mo.
There's Eric. Howdy, howdy. Glad you come in here, man. Glad to have you. We were just recounting our estate sale and
our crappie fishing
in the ditch. I was so proud of that. The NASCAR hood.
She's calling you out.
Uh-oh. Eddie says, Colton, the NASCAR hood, make it okay.
No idea.
I ain't heard nothing. I don't even know if it's delivered yet.
Your brother said he's got a playpen and a stroller at the yard.
And nope, it ain't there yet, so it's probably bent up and notice left receptacle full item oversized. So it's at the post office. That's neat.
Roy will go fishing with y'all, but not in a non-sewer. But then you don't want to go fishing in our lake.
There's nowhere to go around here then.
Wise Lake is kind of like turd water capital.
It is. Wise Lake is the crappie capital of the world. I mean, there's some big crappie in there.
I wouldn't eat them.
But I'm scared to even touch that water. Like,
many times somebody's shown up dead in it, or claims of alligators, I guess, or would it be crocodiles here? It'd be alligators, right?
Dinosaurs.
Whatever.
Hey, click on that one right there. I live on the beach in Long Island, 2 miles from the ocean. I have been fishing the last 4 nights and only caught horseshoe crab. Whenever I was down in Florida, we fished all the time, didn't we? I caught a redfish. I was shark fishing one night off the pier. We was one of them people, you know. And I caught a redfish, and it was only like 4 pounds off the state record. I got a picture of it somewhere. I'll show y'all.
He didn't make it though.
Who didn't?
That redfish, because his deal was ripped.
he
was messed up. Something tried to grab him. But we were shark fishing that night too, so.
He was a big one.
Would you eat out of that water? Honestly, I don't think you would.
That video was really nice, how you were spending time with your daughter and teaching her the business and how it's just like fishing. She was really not into your story. She wasn't. She just wanted to catch the fish. She was.
If you hook it, she likes to reel it.
She was stoked to catch that little minnow. She could outfish any of us down there in Florida.
I love fishing. I have a boat and kayaks, but fishing on the surf is the best.
It is. I agree with that 100%.
Dead bodies in the lake are the reason I don't get in the lake. If I can't see the bottom, I'm not getting in it. Though I'm stepping on. No. And the bad thing is, even in a kayak when we lived in Florida, I could see the bottom a little bit, but once I got past where I couldn't see, I freaked out.
Yeah, this old boy here got him a kayak, and I thought I was hot stuff out here, okay? And I didn't grow up in.
Larry said third eye on the fish, kind of gave it away.
That thing have 3 eyes. And I kind of thought I was, know it all out here on this kayak. And we lived right on the Santa Rosa Sound at one point in Fort Walton Beach. And it's kind of international water where the big barges come through. I'm out there in my kayak, And our baby was just born. I'm out there. I'm way out, probably. It's a good mile across, and I was right in the middle. And I didn't need no life jacket, on me. So I tucked it in the kayak bow. And this speedboat comes by, buddy, hitting them waves, flipped me off in that thing. I was anchored down, too, so it didn't take kindly to the waves. So it just kind of rolled me. And I didn't have none of my fishing rods tied to the kayak, so I lost everything.
Like 4 rods. Your tackle box. The only thing that survived was the phone, basically, because you put it in a Ziploc bag.
I couldn't get the life jacket out of the kayak, so that was mistake number 15 at that point. So I never tried to flip a kayak over and get back in it, and I'm a big old boy. And a big old boy trying to flip a kayak over and raise himself up onto it ain't easy. So I rolled this kayak over, and I thought, okay, I'm going to push down on the side of it and try to get back in there. And this boat's just sitting there, and they're all looking, at me. And I pushed down on this side. When I did the flip, and the other side came up and hit me right in the face, about broke my nose. I cut up, blood everywhere.
Your brother's
It was
crazy.
horrible.
I wouldn't have eaten fish out of there.
I just left the kayak and said, the heck with it, swam back to shore and left it there.
I said, okay, you can come visit me in about an hour from prime redfish, snapper, snooks, Spanish mackerel, and all my other fish.
You didn't just hear my story? That's Steve-O. Howdy, glad you're here. Buddy, we just took this thing completely past eBay and Resale, and I'm telling y'all, I was in a kayak, about died. Elsa Owens, thank you for coming in here and hanging out with us today. Yep.
Going under kayak and pushed your hip and flip out of the water.
Yeah, I just got on that one side and went to lift myself up, and it rolled up and busted me right in the face, buddy. It was horrible. Yeah,
you're a lot braver than I am.
Shortly after that, sold the kayak. Sure did sell it.
Well, we were moving too, so.
It was horrible. Horrible. So, how has sales been on eBay for you guys and gals this weekend? Good, bad, slow?
It's been okay for us, I guess.
It's been pretty slow, really slow.
I mean, but every sale.
I got a bad habit. If I run these sales, I keep my store marked up, and then I run a 25 to 30% off sale. But I'm bad about when the sale ends, I forget for about 24 hours to go back in there and restart the sale. So generally, every 2 to 3 days, I have 1 day of hardly nothing because I just forget.
Because the prices will jump back up, and then sale have to kick back in, and it takes forever.
Especially when you forget. Okay, to good sales. We did sell some girls' underwear on Poshmark for.
We took an offer.
6 packs.
I think it's 8 packs or 7 packs. Let's see.
2, 4, 6, 7 packs for $75. So I was happy about that. Really happy.
Slow, but I'm really blessed for the sales I do make.
Amen. That's how we are. We're glad. If we went the whole weekend with only one sale, I'd still be grateful for that one sale. However, at the same token, I would still be wondering what I did wrong not to get more.
And the funny thing is, our sales from eBay and our sales on Poshmark, we've had almost as many sales on Poshmark as we do on eBay here lately. If not making more money on Poshmark than eBay, depending on what we sold. I think right now we're pretty even, sales-wise.
I don't know. I'm going to tell you the hardest part about being a reseller.
Jennifer's here.
Hey, Jennifer, is listing. Like, not so much the listing part, it's the starting of the listing. Like, actually, because most listings take me around 2 minutes on the long side to make. So if I just sit down for an hour, I can knock out a lot of listings in an hour. But it's the point of sitting there to start doing the listings that's the hard part.
Slow waiting on your mojo to kick in like last week. Well, maybe it'll help you.
I'm hoping it does, but I don't know. He said he's really great and blessed.
Yeah, because he's answering Jennifer's.
Yeah, there's going to be slow times. There's going to be really good times. There's going to be You know, just take it all with what it is and keep on going. That's all we can do. I still need to, I got this JFJ back here, and I still need to test a bunch of them video games and clean them up. I bought that thing and I ain't used it hardly, but 10 times maybe.
We've been listing bigger things too, instead of video games.
Not really.
Kind of.
Not really. When I start, it's game on. Yep, exactly. It's the sitting down saying I'm on a list. It's the hardest part about doing it.
Charlie said he got 28 listings done between yesterday and pictures for a lot more ready to list tomorrow. Just not work too much on Sunday. It's my R&R day for me.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have a day to refresh. Generally on Sundays too, we do the same thing except for the live show. And I don't know if we're going to keep it on Sundays because now I know a lot of churches are starting back up, you know what I mean? But so I don't know.
But we're doing it after.
In between.
I guess you could call it in between because, I mean, unless people
really.
leave church and then go out to eat.
That's just only for our time. You got people over in California, it's 10 o'clock over there.
That's true.
So I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Go you.
Gold coin. Wished I could find a gold coin.
That would be nice.
I'm jealous. I bought a big old coffee pot. Y'all seen that thing? And I filled it up with water, but in order to make this thing work, you got to put about 12 gallons of water in this thing to get like half a pot. So now I got this coffee maker sitting over here with like 15 gallons left in it, and I got to figure out how to drain it.
It's really heavy now. He made me move it.
Lots of grown-up ox revivals. I don't know. That Corona scares me.
I just realized that's a matching gasoline after you mentioned your death pile. I'm sorry. I was talking about the spider. They were talking about night. Yeah, I caught that.
I didn't even see it.
Wow, you're not reading then.
Matching gasoline ain't a bad idea, though.
She was referring to that giant spider we killed.
I was referring to her death pile. But she was talking about the clean-out crew.
Because she was talking about how she had her garage full. So like her death pile.
I got a lot of jewelry. And I bought all the stuff to list it. Like I got the jewelry stands, the mannequin things, the earring thing. And I bought 2 jewelry lots from Cincinnati Picker, 1 from Cat. And I just don't want to list it.
And we bought some at a yard sale. When it comes to jewelry, I go to my pawn shop like I'm going to pawn and they tell me how much it's worth.
So what I'm pretty sure I'm going to do with the rest of my jewelry, I'm just going to do a big jewelry lot, like massive, however much it is. What, 10 pounds?
I don't know.
I'm just going to put it all together and sell it at one price or put it on auction or something. Because I don't want to list it. But that's probably what we're going to do. That may sell the stands with it too. So if any of y'all want to get into jewelry, be watching for that. My jewelry store will too. It's
solid gold. Don't burn your death pile unless it's insured.
Very good point. Huge point.
So I take it your yard sale stuff's not insured, right?
That's one of the good. He lives up in near like Froggy Flips up in the Indianapolis area, and places like that where y'all are at, and y'all have like subdivisions and communities that have sales. That's awesome. Like you can hit up a lot of yard sales in a short distance.
Yes, Roy, but I picked out the last 2 clowns, believe it or not.
I always, even if I ain't interested in buying them, I make sure I point them out to her. Like,
or creepy dolls, just in general. Kat hasn't listed jewelry in over a month. She goes through jewelry phases.
Well, at least, I mean, you get yours listed and selling it. I just leave mine sitting over here in a pile.
Johnny says I need to find some jewelry just to get some cards to put on. Are you looking at like jewelry cards? Are you talking about like stands to take pictures or just to like hook them on to bag? You know what I mean? Like display so you can take pictures? Or?
I'm going to get out the jewelry game.
Your brother said not yet.
Not yet.
Cleanup crew's phone died.
Can I get one of them blue wrench things? You sure can. I found some more clowns yesterday too. I don't know why clowns sell. I mean, anything creepy sells. Or that stuff they make the one-of-a-kind stuff out of sells. If y'all type in OOAK on eBay and just look at the solds, some of that stuff goes for crazy money. So if you are a good painter, maybe something to look into.
I always see porcelain dolls and clowns and never had any luck, so I don't even take them no more. We toss most of them. You
gotta market them right. Don't market them for what they are. Like whoever the doll maker is, don't market it for that. Like, rub some dirt on her face and put it in the paranormal haunted category and say possible active vessel.
Hey, Janet.
I mean, let's face it, and make sure in the listing you put, you got to put this listing is for entertainment purposes only. There's no way I can guarantee that this doll's an active vessel. And just put it, really, do we know? It could be.
So Johnny said right now I'm putting them in the bag. I need to find the cards that you can put them on to display.
Yeah, he means like with them card thing.
My wedding ring is about all I know about jewelry. I'd be lost trying to sell it.
You're probably dead trying to sell it.
Uh-oh, Nikki T, watch out.
That's horrible. I mean, yeah, I forget what it's there. You got to go on the categories, go to everything else on the main offshoot, and then put it in the paranormal category. And if your morals say, I don't want to put it in as being an active vessel. Sometimes I won't, because sometimes I just don't. But
if it's in a case, it's better to put it in that category.
Put them all in that category, and just don't really focus on what it is. It's just really a $2 doll. That doll I sold for $120 with the case. It was really only like none of that brand were selling, but because we put it in that category, market it that way.
And it was creepy in general. It sold.
Super creepy. I mean, that kind of stuff.
You should learn the name brands of costume jewelry, because some will sell for good money. Vintage Jelly Belly Tafari.
He's right. I have seen a lot of costume jewelry bring good money.
A lot of luck selling the old ones with peeling paint. Yeah, the creepier, the older they are, they go pretty quick.
If it looks new, take it outside and rub some dirt on it, burn it a little bit.
She wants to know if you sold any Dybbuk boxes. No.
No, but
he wants one, but no.
I'm wanting to make one to sell. I made a clown casket to sell, but I ain't sold it yet. So hopefully before too long. But if y'all look up Dybbuk boxes, these jokers, they'll take like jewelry boxes, cover them in wax, throw some junk inside of it, and they sell them for $100 all day long.
Nikki T, is there a brand of porcelain dolls that do particularly well?
Scary, creepy ones. I know absolutely nothing about porcelain dolls other than buy creepy ones.
I mean, sometimes their names are carved on the back of their neck or something, and that's kind of easy to look them up. But
what was that one doll we sold?
The one in the case?
No, that porcelain doll we actually sold for, the name of it.
I don't know.
I can't remember. I did sell a porcelain doll last year sometime, and I sold it based on the name of it. I can't remember. I'll find out the name of it, and I'll put it on Instagram if I can find it. But it sold for like $300 just for the doll, and it was like nothing.
Eric found a clown ventriloquist dummy yesterday and thought of me. Nope.
I hope you bought it. Please
you can keep it.
Please tell me you bought it.
1, I don't like clowns. 2, I don't like ventriloquist dolls. Mine's no. I don't even do scary movies very often, especially with dolls, and they creep me out.
Yeah, people are obsessed with that kind of stuff, and it sells.
Anyone ever watch Dr. Lori on YouTube? She is pretty neat. She does estate finds and evaluates the value.
I have never seen her. I'll look her up though and watch her.
Annabelle, nope. See, I don't like Annabelle. Even the movies, watched them, just don't like them. I don't sleep for like 2 days. Save it for you. I got it for sure.
Awesome. Let me buy it.
You may see that thing burnt to a crisp if you mail it. Or let him buy it. Don't.
Velvet. How do you say? Is it bully or bolly? Bully.
I think it's bully.
Anyways, glad to have you here. She can correct me because I have no idea what I'm saying. Bully, boily. Miss Velvet, thank you for coming here.
That's just like a tropical storm. Some say Cristobal, and some say Cristobal. Love the Halloween movies, but no creepy dolls. I don't even like them.
That's another thing that sells really well is scary VHS tapes, like Halloween, like scary horror type genre VHS movies. They do really good, and some of them, like what's the one, the drilling machine something, like that movie. If you can find it on VHS, like $1,000.
I don't know what movie you're talking about. She says Wally. Is that how you say it?
Wally. Is that right, Wally?
I'm sorry for butchering your last name.
Wally. Wally. I was watching, what was that show? I like to watch that Antique Roadshow sometimes. I used to. Wally's right. And this cat, back whenever he was in the military, he bought a Rolex, and he picked it up for like $60 in the 70s, and he never wore it, just bought it so he could have it, left it in a drawer or whatever, and then years and years later, 35, 40 years later, he was on an Antiques Roadshow, and they valued that thing at like almost like $1 million or something for his watch he paid $60 for.
Back when Rolexes were fairly cheap.
Yeah. I had to watch that though. I mean, I ain't never gonna find no Rolex in an estate sale, but.
Well, we have, but it was fake. And she made it out. She said, "We know it's fake, so we're not selling it as a Rolex. You just can't resell it. If you can't resell it, then why are you selling it?"
We didn't buy it.
We didn't buy it. The people behind us bought it, but.
Because they're gonna be outside and going to all them nightclubs and stuff with that Rolex on.
It was a woman's Rolex. It wasn't even a man's Rolex.
Well, maybe he wanted to give it to his wife.
She was standing next to him.
I don't know then. I don't know. They said the W is silent. I'm not going to attempt it again.
Oh.
Anyhow.
Y'all got any questions you want to ask us? Anything you want to know? I'm just asking. It's 49 minutes into it.
Yeah, because I'm out of. I don't know what else to say. You want to do an awkward silence for a little bit?
I'll pass.
No. I got a question for some of you YouTubers in here. And if you can help me, just send me a message and let me know. I'm wanting to do a recording of my computer screen and make a video out of it. But I don't know how I can put my picture, like me recording my face like this, and put it in the corner and show you a screen share, and then save that video to edit it.
Roy finds his fake Rolexes. He wants to know how the kiddos are.
Wonderful. Playing that Minecraft. I bet they're playing it right now.
They are glued to that, like 24/7.
Minecraft.
You got to pry it from their fingers when we eat and when it's bedtime.
And then my youngest one, she's about to be 6, and she talks in her sleep, and she's talking about Minecraft. She's
about to be 5. No.
She's about to be
6, yeah. Okay. Debbie wants to know how the fox babies.
I don't go down there anymore since I about died.
Truthfully, I haven't seen them in a few days.
I got this uncle, okay? His name is Jackie, and I got to bring him on this YouTube channel. I mean, straight up, dude. He shows up. He's about
Y'all
80.
think we're redneck.
He's close to 80 now, but like, you picture a cowboy man's man, it's a Jackie right here. He shows up the other day, and I was telling him about these foxes, and I said, that mom will get you. He's like, I want one of them babies to raise them as a pet. He said, where they at? And I told him. He said, I'm going to go down there and grab one. This cat walks down there, and I said, that mama's going to eat you up, you know. And he said, I ain't scared of that mama. Sticking his arms down under that shed into their burrow down in there. I mean, crazy.
He never did get one, though. She must have kept one back. Janet wants to know how long we've been married.
Why don't you answer this one, honey?
Why do I gotta answer it? I'm always good with it. You answer it.
11 years. 11 years.
Bro wants to know, do you have a Mac or a Control Shift? We have.
What's a Control Shift 5?
Like a PC.
I got a Dell.
We have a Mac computer, but it's kind of on the fritz. Like, I don't like it very much.
Like, it's one of them old school ones.
The old school
Like, see there?
MacBook. I mean, Apple book.
It don't work half the time, but we use this Dell.
It may work now that we have Wi-Fi here. We couldn't get it ever connected.
Oh, Control Shift 5. That's what you press to do it?
I have no idea. Sorry, Instagram's blowing up.
Okay, I think I got an answer. Thank you. I'll check that in a minute.
You can answer this one. How did we meet?
I worked at the Piggly Wiggly in town here. I was one of the bag boys, you know. I had on my white button-up shirt and black tie and blue jeans. And she was selling something. What would you, something, I don't know. Girl Scout cookies? Surely it wasn't Girl Scout.
It wasn't Girl Scout cookies. It was something for band.
Something for their high school band selling outside.
And yes, I was in band. Get over it.
That's how we met. I didn't go to school.
Only on Mac for screen recording.
No.
He didn't catch the critter.
You could hear him in there, you know, squirting around. But
you can hear him whine sometimes or like make their noises. But we try not to feed them and keep them around.
Yeah, I was feeding them for a few days. But
we decided against that.
Yeah. I do need to bring him on this show, though. That would be a funny show.
You need to get your brother on here, too.
Yeah, I do. And he said she was pretty young. Might have been Girl Scout cookies.
It wasn't Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, goodness gracious alive.
No, it was something for band.
Yeah, she went to the high school here in town, and I didn't go to school. I dropped out in the 4th grade.
He was homeschooled. I don't think he's uneducated.
Yeah, I was homeschooled. One of them kids.
Let's see. Sounds like Uncle Si.
Uncle Si ain't got nothing on this guy.
Oh, let's see. I got
Javelina's.
What is that?
Pig. Like a pig.
Well, the picture threw me off. That's why I wasn't real sure. Emoji.
Liberty, South Carolina. Joy Brock. Thank you for watching us. Glad you're here. Hang out with us for a little bit.
Hope you enjoy what you see.
These Sunday shows, I usually do not have any kind of topic. Usually, though, we're going to start bringing guests on so we can, you know, talk to them about reselling. But I haven't yet because I was kind of waiting to bring more guests on until we got our internet and our new webcam, which we got now. So I'm going to start lining that up. But here recently, except for when we talked with Johnny and Mr. Eric, it's just been kind of us coming on here just
goofing off,
hanging out.
I'll pass. It's kind of hot here as it is, but I'll keep you in mind.
It is like 84 with a feel-like temperature with the humidity and dew point, whatever it is, of like 176.
Little exaggerate. It is hot though, and the humidity is like super high. Same here, dry heat.
They're starting up here.
She's talking about yard sales, garage sales.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking to my brother earlier on the phone. I said, that's just what I need, just to buy more stuff to throw over here in this pile.
Sam said he does not miss Bama humidity.
Growing up in Alabama, I had no idea about the cold, and like the dry and the, all that humidity thing. Never really, been nowhere. I went in the Army, went up and they sent me to Colorado Springs, and I was up there for like 2 months before I deployed. So right before we deployed, I got to come home, and we landed in Atlanta. And then, buddy, whenever I walked out that airport, I couldn't breathe. Like it was like that thick, stuck to you, hot. I was miserable.
Hey Sam, I seen your kid on Instagram. So cute, by the way. Looks like he's a little chunker.
I think he said he was a little over 9 pounds.
I feel for you. I actually feel for your wife. That had to be rough.
Yeah, that van, it's hot, hot, hot. He lives out in Texas. Beautiful Texas. We need to go to Texas.
It's hot in Texas.
I've been to Texas a few times. Once, mainly driving backwards and forth to Colorado on 40, going up to Amarillo and cutting north. And then the second time was out in Dallas, cutting across, going to Mexico.
He's 7 pounds 8 ounces. He weighed him wrong the first time.
Ah.
I was about to say that's a big old baby, which 7 pounds 8 ounces still is, but not near as big as a 9-pound baby. Maybe he's a good sleeper. I feel for y'all.
Our second daughter, we lucked out with her. She'd sleep all night long, wouldn't she?
Yeah, we used to have to wake her up to eat. Yesterday, everything had been reduced 10 for $1.
Wow.
That must have been nice.
Wish I could find a yard sale like that.
Choke you out in the winter, cut you to bone.
I bet.
Yeah, that had to be rough. I'm sorry, but I'd have to have drugs before I do it natural like she did. I feel for her. She's a lot braver than I am.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
But congratulations to both y'all. Hope y'all enjoy that little one.
Anyhow, well, hey, thank y'all all for coming and hanging out with us for a little bit today. It means a lot to us. We ain't been doing nothing. We got to clean up in this place, though.
Yeah, our death pile has kind of grown. Instead of up, it's went out. So.
Right.
Any final questions? Anybody wants to say anything? See, she agrees. She's a rock star.
And I'm almost 100% sure Sam delivered the baby himself, which is even more.
Yeah, that's kudos for him.
Yeah. That's amazing.
This may be the infamous fat side up or down debate in the barbecue world.
Well, what's the consensus on Rolo versus
Dymo
for label printers? There's not really. I mean, Dymo's the way to go. And people with Rolos are they got the wrong information. No,
Velvet said it's first time here. It was
they're
fun.
both good. I've heard pros and cons about both of them, Rolo and Dymo. I bought the Rolo because I didn't.
We bought the Dymo, not the Rolo.
The Dymo, see, I don't even know what I got. I just bought whatever one I could find.
Yes.
Don't
Everybody
you
is
love
arbitrage.
And then they ask like 3 times more than what it's worth.
Are you going to sage and clean your warehouse after? Probably not. No, just let the ghosts live here. Wish you guys a great day and be safe out there. You too. Let's whenever estate sale and people are all over the place in our driveway, in our yard. You can do what some people have done. We've seen here. Put your trash can at the end of the driveway. If you have more than one, put it on each end. And put a big old like piece of tape across or something, but do not
Now
park.
answer me this. Whenever these people have these garage sales, okay, they only got one driveway. Where do you normally park? Do you pull off the road into the grass a little bit on somebody else's lawn back, or do you just park on the street and, just park in the lane because you don't want to mess up their grass? In Florida, I pulled off, half my car was off the road, just like a normal yard sale pulling up. And this woman, she was crazy. She came out at me screaming, "You gonna run all over my sprinkler heads?" She come out there taking pictures of my tag. I said, "Where's your sprinkler head?" And she pointed to it, and it was like 4 foot away. She's like, "I'm gonna sue you. I'm calling the cops." I mean, freaking out because I was pulled in her yard. Second, right on the other hand, if you don't pull off the road into their yard, if you park in the road, like we did up here at this estate sale not too long ago, them same people that tell you to get off their yard, they gonna call the cops for you blocking the road. And asked me how I know, because they called the cops for me blocking the road. And I said, "Look, I ain't blocking the road." I said, "I'm in my lane. We're standing in our lane."
Sam did his best AJ McCarron impression with the ball snap. Hope you didn't fumble it.
AJ McCarron, no drops. You good.
What? He passed away Friday at 4:30 a.m. and his estate sale started at 8. Wow. Still using Cutto, the scissors and paper type. She just cleaned out a dentist office. Got all the machines, auto chairs. Using someone's house in their basement. Let's see.
He said, "I still have 500 labels to use before I buy Rollo." Now they make them printers, where you can just pour the ink into it, or what are the other one? They use the toner. I mean, if you're not doing like big numbers, it's not really worth the investment unless you're planning on doing this for a long time. But if you get up over, say, where it becomes more cost effective for you to buy a thermal, then I would do it. But I mean, some people are big and they still use their laser jet or whatever, and still do it that way, and they're still in the green.
Roll it forward. I know you said you use scissors to paper label. They do make labels that sticker that you just slide into the printer. It's easy. You just peel it.
It's basically like a label printer, like size, but it's half a sheet of paper and it's a whole sticker. You ain't got to tape it or nothing.
You ain't got to cut it or nothing. You just
pop it. And them things are awesome. You can get like 100 of them for like $5 or something.
He says, "Do you sell big stuff on Facebook Marketplace?" No, we don't.
I think she's talking to somebody.
She may do clean out crew. I don't know. It's hard to say. Okay, gotta go. Y'all take care. List. Yeah, we're gonna go. I want to thank everybody for coming out.
We didn't have much of a reselling topic today, but sometimes that's just what you get.
You just get to come hang out with us.
Spiders and crappy fish. Just the way it rolls sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, so if y'all know certain TV shows, they don't stream, they're worth money, like the seasons of Joey with the guy of Friends, whatever his name is. He played Joey in Friends. He made a TV show named Joey. Like those seasons, you can't stream them anywhere, so they're worth a pretty good chunk of money. However, you cannot stream The King of Queens anywhere, and that show just ain't valuable. Just so y'all know.
Bye, Sam. Have fun with the baby. You always mow on Sundays, like right at the time we do our lives. It's the funniest thing. I cut grass yesterday. I don't think there's a good place to park. My neighbor was 92 and married for 76 years when his wife passed away a few years ago. Larry's Treasures, have a good one.
You too, buddy. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. I appreciate each and every one of you. And we will see you guys and gals on tomorrow's video. Not sure what we're going to be doing. We're going to do something, though, and we'll see y'all then. So thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. And if y'all ever got any questions of us, just throw them in a video on a comment,
Or you can send us a message on Instagram.
And I'll either, answer them in the comment, or I'll answer them on a video the best of my ability. And if I don't know what it is, I'm going to send y'all over to Resale and let him answer it, or Roy at Arcade Treasure Center.
Or you can just hit up Nikki T. She may know.
I'm going to send you to one of them fellers. So we'll get y'all to the right people if I don't know. You should have a channel. It's very addicting and fun. You meet a lot of great people. So thank y'all for hanging out with us. We're going to see y'all tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
It's that awkward stage.
We're